March 15th, 2023. La Crosse police respond to a call of threats to a local elementary school.
Am I going back to jail?
I don't think so.
Brady, just stay in the vehicle, okay? Step back this way. Okay.
Did not make any threats to any children. Why would we yell at a bunch of kids saying we're gonna kill them?
Allegedly, 3 teenagers drove by and threatened students on the playground. Panic ensued. The officers are quickly able to track the vehicle down through surveillance. They conduct a vehicle stop and then they begin to question the occupants of the vehicle.
Turn your music down, please. Can you roll your window down, please? Thank you.
How you doing?
Need to see your driver's license, please.
For what?
Complaint over at the school of threats being yelled out at the school kids. Need to see all your driver's license and IDs because it's a complaint from all of you.
I don't have one.
Don't have one? Do you have your ID on you? Front passenger, I'm talking to you. Do you have your ID on you? Can you roll your window down and talk to that officer?
Don't you have to turn the car off?
What's your first name?
1 second, let me finish chewing quick. Brady.
And a birth date, Brady. Don't reach in your pockets, please. What's your address, Brady?
If I know.
You don't know your address?
No.
Well, step out of the car for me. For what? So I'm asking you to. Step out of the car.
Can I ask what kind of threats were made?
Threats to the kids.
That is not true at all.
Okay, well that's the complaint we've received.
We're literally getting back from Madison.
Everything on you. Try and focus stick us. What's your name, sir?
Alex.
Alex. I'm Ryan. Were you guys over by, was it Blessed Sacrament a little bit ago?
No, I don't think so.
This is an incredibly high-risk stop. What you may not be seeing is that this is like a felony car stop. We take school incidents very, very seriously. That coupled with the fact that the attitude of the driver and the passengers is very strange. The fact that one of them had no ID, the fact that they didn't know their address was also something that all puts together a piece that this might be a very dangerous situation. And the reaching around inside the car that was reported by one of the officers, another one of the reasons why all of the tension with the officers is definitely heightened.
King and Losey, were you guys over there? Did you guys like have any interactions with the kid on the playground? None at all?
Okay. I was just coming back from my friend's court date.
Oh, okay. Over at the courthouse?
No, he had court up in Toma.
Oh,
We were
okay.
just coming back from there and then...
Hunter, why don't you go ahead and step out of the car for me, please? Brady, just stay in the vehicle, okay? Step back this way. Stop right there. Anything on it's gonna stick me.
So you would have went by Blessed Sacrament there. I don't know if you knew that or not.
I
I'm not
guess I
saying that
don't
you
know
had
where
any
that is.
interactions. I'm just saying that
I guess
that's
I
where.
don't know where that
Okay.
is.
My strong suggestion is probably just change the attitude because it's
No,
not.
this is bullshit.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. We didn't do anything.
Okay, well, your attitude isn't going to help you.
So we had a complaint. People in this car were yelling at the kids in the playground. That's why you're being stopped right now. Okay.
Okay, step over this way, please. He can come right here.
We'd like to hear your side if there was like someone saying something to you first or something like that.
I met you before.
Oh, yeah? I'm Sergeant Rossman.
You recognize me?
I don't think so. How do I know you?
I don't know if I know you either. I was just asking if I did.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Tell me what happened today over at the school.
Nothing. We came back from Madison. We're going there for a court date because our friend's going to prison.
Okay,
And we're driving back. And now we're here to go pick up a friend from school.
okay. And where did you pick him up from?
We haven't picked him up yet. We're about to. He goes to TC.
Was there information that there was a ski mask involved?
I'll pull him out. Yeah. I'll step out for me, guy. What's your name?
Are there any ski masks in the vehicle that you know of?
There's possibly one in my backpack, but I haven't had it on.
Key things are going on here that I'm noticing as this investigation is progressing. The officers are using a tactic of separating the subjects. This is very, very important so that they don't have an opportunity to create a story. Next is now we're starting to see some other things come into play. They were going to visit a friend who is in prison, which in the back of our mind is something that we think about. What was this person going to prison for? And then another thing is the attitude of the driver is increasingly becoming more and more agitated. This is something to key on because this can turn violent quickly.
So what caused you to go by the school over on Losey?
Because we're coming back from Onalaska.
You want to just face the car and just put your hands up? I'm going to pat you for weapons at this point, okay?
Finding a ski mask inside of the car could be a key element to what's going on here.
Okay, can I see it? I don't want to search your bag. I just want you to show it to me. I'll have him bring the bag here if that's right.
We're coming this way.
Okay, so what caused you to go all the way down and around and make a loop?
Ma'am, I don't think you understand. We did not yell at any kids.
You put your phone away, please. You can make someone when we're done here, okay?
Okay.
All right.
You're not answering my question. If you're coming to pick up
It's
him,
irrelevant.
Am I going back to jail?
I don't think so.
it is relevant.
We
Okay.
did not make any threats to any children. Why would we yell at a bunch of kids saying we're going to kill them?
What you may have not have noticed is this was a back and forth between the officer and the driver when it came to discussing whether they drove past the school. The officer knows the area, and so it made sense that the subject did drive by, and the subject then evaded the answer of whether or not he drove by the school. This is a win for the officer for sure.
That's a good question. That's a very good question.
One of two things happen. You're going to leave here no matter what, okay? You're either going to get nothing, and we'll see you later, or you're going to get probably a ticket, okay? Depending on the investigation.
Like, I'm trying to stay out
Could you
of
just,
trouble.
yeah, that's cool.
You look like my dentist. That's why I recognized you. I swear.
Definitely not a dentist.
I'm trying to stay out of.
Did you yell out the window anything?
No, I'm driving.
Okay. Did your passengers yell out the window anything?
No.
They yelled nothing.
No.
Did you drive down Losey? Did you drive down 24th?
I don't know. We've been driving all day.
Did you drive down? Well, you would
Probably.
know.
We probably have. Yes.
Did you go about down 24th Street or Losey Boulevard?
Yes.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? If something was yelled, let's just get to that so we don't have to spend here for an hour while an investigation is conducted over there.
We got the call today, worried about kids and kids' safety.
You know what I'm saying? So if someone did yell
Just right here,
something,
it's just black.
if someone did yell something, just let's have out with it right now.
I didn't yell anything.
Did anybody in the car yell anything?
Yes, what?
I assume
Which
so.
one? Which one?
Losey for sure.
Okay. Did you turn onto 24th Street?
Where's that?
Something happened. I wasn't there. We got other officers at the school reviewing all the video. Tell me what happened, man.
Hang tight with Officer Scray here.
It's the
Is that
one
the
street.
school?
Yep, on the
Yes.
other side of the school.
Yes.
Okay. So if you're coming here to get him, what would cause you to go by the school?
Well, first we're going to our friend Thomas, and then we went to Quick Trip to get
Okay.
more gas, and then we came back and we're coming here.
Where'd you stop for gas at?
Basically, the only thing that happened was we drove by and there was a bunch of kids playing football in the road.
Yeah.
And one kid threw the ball to him and he dropped it. And we said he's bad at football. That's all that happened.
The kid said he's bad at football?
No, we said he was bad.
You said the kid was
We
bad
did
at
not
football.
threaten no one or anything.
Okay.
That's literally all we said. You're bad at football.
So
The
you
new
went
one.
you went way out on Mormon Cooley Road, got gas.
And then we're coming back this way.
Yeah, we're not going anywhere. We're not getting any cooperation either. So they did admit to, one of them admitted that they did drive by there though.
Did anybody yell anything out the windows that would made them think that somebody was yelling
They did not
threats?
yell any threats.
The officer's tactics are working. This is definitely what I'm seeing here. We now have an admission that there was yelling out of the vehicle. We also have an admission that they drove past the school. The pieces of the puzzle are starting to come together.
We don't got time for that.
Did you yell out the windows?
No.
They claim not to know where Blessed Sacrament was, but they gave you the route, so it took them right there. So we do have them there. So
No.
I'm driving. I can't be doing that shit.
People can yell and still drive.
So we went, turned around, and we went back the way we came. And they were all just around the teacher saying whatever they said. I don't know.
Okay.
Do you know who I am? Probably not.
Nope.
Okay. I've been trying to stay out of shit for so long. I do not need this.
Okay. Well, here we are.
I know, and I'm not trying to be here, and I'm not trying to be rude, but it's
Okay.
frustrating.
Yeah, and you can get as frustrated as possible, but we have as much as you want, but we have a job to do. We
understand
received
that,
a
but-
complaint, and they had to take all these kids into the school because of the threats that were
And
made.
I'm not even mad at you guys. I'm just mad at whoever called the f***ing police saying that we're trying to
School officials.
kids.
School
Well,
officials.
whoever's saying we're making threats, saying we're trying to kill them is
And you made no statements, no yelling, no nothing
no.
out.
That is outrageous, dude.
Do you have any weapons in the car?
No, I don't. I'm not allowed to have any.
Hunter's out on 4 bonds, misdemeanors, and no firearms is one of the conditions, and no drugs.
Are you on
I'm on
probation?
bond.
You're just on bond, no probation?
No guns or anything in the car. Nothing that's gonna look like a gun. No BB guns or anything crazy like that.
I got rid of all my guns after I arrested the last time.
Okay.
Who yelled out the window at the kid?
I don't know. I was playing music.
Were you sitting there in the same spot you were, in the back seat behind the driver?
Yeah.
Was there a fourth person in the car, Brady?
No.
You didn't drop anybody off from that time until we...
A person being on bond gives the officers a lot of leverage because there are stipulations to bonds. It could be not being in the company of certain people, not in possession of alcohol. Officers can use that as leverage to get people to speak or to confess to certain things.
He said they made no statements, no threats, no yelling, no nothing.
that's what he said too. But he did say that they had come back from Toma. He does have a black mask in his thing, but he denies having it on.
And all that you said to the kid was bad at football?
Might have said you suck.
Oh, you suck at football.
Now we're getting somewhere.
So you guys were driving past the school. Kid dropped a football. You yell out the window, "Hey man, you suck at football." And then what happened?
We drove away.
Hey, Terry, here. Here you go.
Hang on a minute. Go a little bit slower, those statements. 95 times 3. Okay.
You get positive ID?
They said it was all 3 of them. And he said these were the 3 that were in the car that went around.
Okay. All right, they're comfortable. They're 95.
95?
Yep.
Hunter, I need you to go ahead and put your hands behind your back for me.
I'm placed under arrest now based on Officer Roden's request.
No, you're being placed under arrest for disorderly conduct and bail jumping.
Well, based on some statements made by the complainants, they must have described you good enough where she's comfortable arresting you. Hold on, what's going on with this wrist here, partner? Is it broken or anything? Actually, just let's hold off on this then. You're under arrest, okay? We're not gonna put you in cuffs though. Do you understand that? Yeah. Okay. So I'm not gonna mess your wrist up anymore.
I'll have you stand up though. We gotta just put the handcuffs on you. Put your head behind your back, please.
Walk right back to my skirt. And slide in there.
Hope they feel good about themselves. Harassing me.
When you hear the officers say 95, in the 10 codes, 1095 is in custody. So if the officers are saying that to each other, they're likely going to be placing the subjects in custody. There's a collateral investigation going on. There are officers at another location or multiple locations gathering evidence. Here it appears that they've gathered enough evidence. What the officer says here is disorderly conduct from the elements that they have put together from their investigation.
So no way I can't just get like a ticket or something.
Maybe, yeah.
Because I'm on bond right now, and if I go back, I had court like 2 weeks ago, and they said that if I get arrested again, my charges are going to be, they're trying to get it revoked right now, but they said I have a chance to like get out of all trouble for mistake.
All right, well, I tell you what, let me go talk to Officer Roden, and I'll get you your answers in a little bit, okay?
I don't care. Give me as much tickets as I want. I'm just trying to stay out of jail.
Okay. She spoke with the officer on scene, okay? She said she got probable cause. I'm not going to sit and have her explain it to me right now, okay? She's a veteran officer, so where'd that mask go? Okay, well, I'm going to take that as evidence, though.
Just grab a seat for me and then we'll talk to Officer Rowan and see what we got going on, okay?
Hey.
Be careful. There's a bunch of rounds in here. There's a lot of them.
Anything sharp in there? It might poke me, stick me, anything like that?
No.
Hunter, when it gets about time when we have to move your vehicle, will you give us permission to legally
This is
park
illegal,
it?
bro. I didn't do anything.
Will you give us permission?
Why am I being under arrest?
I advise you, you're under arrest for disorderly
When
conduct.
was I being disorderly?
Okay.
When?
Over at the school, I explained it to you.
How?
Okay.
How was I being disorderly?
Yelling profanities and threats.
When did I yell? Where is the proof of me yelling at people?
It's from multiple kids.
But anyway, I can get like a sig bond out here. Because I talked to an officer a while ago, and apparently, I guess you guys can do that.
It depends on what the alleged offense is.
Unfortunately for you. Unfortunately, it's the kids that had to hear this.
I didn't yell at any f***ing kids.
When it comes to time to move your vehicle, will you give us permission to move it?
No.
Okay.
You might be going. I don't know. I'm just shooting
I
shit
don't know,
with
you
you.
could try to just do whatever you can and not get me in jail, I guess.
I get you. Thing number 2. Alex, there's a bunch of rounds in your bag.
Yeah, I know. I guess I knew that was in there. There's no gun, though.
There's not going to be a gun in the car? Okay. All right, sit tight.
If you just sit down and then flag your feet on that.
All right. You good, Brady? You want the window down a little bit?
No, but what's happening? What am I doing?
Well, we're gonna head over here. I'm gonna collaborate with my partner.
I'm not trying to go to jail for the first time for this bullshit.
This is much more than a harmless prank because these people now ended up in the back of a police car. This should become a lesson to people who engage in this type of behavior.
You never been to jail before?
Nuh-uh. The worst ticket I ever got was an underage drinking.
It was, they yelled out, and they said all 3 of them were yelling, "Suck my you, I'm going to kill you." They circled around the school again. "I'm going to kill you, you."
All right, Alex, so here's kind of the deal right now. So we're waiting on a canine for the vehicle because of kind of what happened.
I spoke to Tim Brunke. He said due to evidence of the offense, there's enough there because of the bullets and the threats to kill.
Okay.
So we're going to search it.
Just a bottle of Patron, Terry.
Hunter's got false ID, so you can... Under that seat?
The passenger seat.
Okay.
What they're observing on the camera and what they're picking up from school staff was the 3 of you had driven by the school and all 3 individuals had yelled something out of the window, something to the effect of, "I'll kill you," or something like that.
We're locking them.
Okay.
Just based on history and the violent history that we've had.
The violent history that we've had, the ongoing complaints, the ongoing complaints.
It's actually increasing from used to be damaging cars with a brick or something at night.
Yeah.
All those to shooting BB guns now and more weapons and gun calls. It just keep
What
going.
what did they have at the school?
They drove by and they said all 3 were yelling out, "Suck my dick, fuck you, I'm going to kill you." They circled around the school again, and then they yelled out again, "I'm going to kill you," and you.
Yeah, that would definitely scare.
We'll just go
Off the top
DC
of my
and then the DA can up it if they want to.
When we say putting the pieces of the puzzle together, you could also say gathering the elements of the crime to figure out exactly what crimes they have. And all of these things coupled together, the violent history that the officers spoke of, the ski mask in the car, the ammunition in the car, the surveillance, the witness statements, and the suspect statements all give the officers enough to figure out what charges they're going to place on the subjects.
You find a lot of drugs?
No, we didn't find any.
Damn, so how did the dog hit?
The dog didn't hit.
So why'd you search my vehicle?
It was searched for evidence of the offense of the threats to kill with the ammunition in your buddy's backpack.
Oh. What did they say about me? I was yelling that I was gonna kill them? That's what was said?
That was yelled.
It was. Dude, this is gonna be so fun in court. You guys are gonna look stupid.
I'm sorry that you think it's funny, because you have...
What's funny? I said you guys are gonna look stupid.
Oh, okay.
I love when they're gonna show the video of me yelling at them, man. And I'm being sarcastic, by the way.
Brady, how we doing back here?
It still sucks.
With our investigation here, we've got a disturbance was definitely created, and some kids got pretty scared with some grown adult men yelling stuff out the window at them. It's not something that we take lightly when it comes to this kind of stuff. The charge is disorderly conduct. We'll be going to jail with that charge, all right?
What?
Yeah.
How am I going to jail for that?
You can't just go spouting off, you know, whatever you want. Scaring these little kids. Imagine if you're a little kid and you had a car with full-grown adult men yelling stuff that they're gonna whatever, scared the heck out of these kids, you know what I mean?
Many people look at this type of prank as not that serious. Well, let's think about some of the things that occurred when someone does something like this. There's a school lockdown for sure. That means that all of the school is in the area, locked down, and students go into a protective mode. 2, parents are notified, and obviously parents are gonna freak out if they know that there's some type of situation that may be potentially going on at school. The businesses in the area have to also close down because they don't know if there's something going on in school. And lastly, the trauma that these kids have to go through. This is not a harmless prank.
Yep, just make sure you behave through the booking process. You know, they gotta take your fingerprints and your photo and this and that.
Is this gonna be like the Walmart mugshots?
I don't know anything about the Walmart thing.
Or they just make you stand up against the wall and smile at the camera?
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, what citation am I getting?
False ID and...
False ID?
yeah.
How is that false ID?
ID in your wallet, it's not yours.
Throwing the book at me, aren't you?
Doing my job.
Your job is harassing people?
Well, if you feel this is harassment...
I do, I honestly do.
Okay, I'm sorry you feel that way.
Nah.
It's not anything else. Alright, brother. We'll grab a seat.
Brady. One leg out, stand up. You said this is your first time here?
Yeah.
Step off to the
Eddie,
left
what's up?
here. Actually, let's sit over here on this
First for
little
everything.
chair on the good chair. Thank you, sir.
Nothing, I'm tired of this Miley Cyrus motherfucker right here.
Have a seat.
Yes,
Wait.
Zeros, yeah.
They give him the smallest shoes ever. What the? Give him the biggest shoe.
And I need your opinion from what? Nothing, so be quiet. If I ask comments, I need to get you in a little bit more trouble. Alright, come on down, please. I'm gonna explain it to you one more time. I have to ask you serious questions. Either you answer yes or no, we'll be done. We'll just take you back to the cell, and you can sit for a few days and think about it again. Your choice.
Their attitude at the jail was very unfortunate. It didn't seem as though they were taking it seriously, although they may have been, and that was just nervousness. But this is, again, very serious situation. And just because the officers at the scene chose to charge them with a misdemeanor disorderly conduct, it doesn't mean that the district attorney can't amend the charges later to something more serious. And what it appears here is that they did amend the charges later, and they were charged with felony terroristic threats, which is a much more serious charge. So just because it's one charge at the scene doesn't mean that it's not another later. And again, all of these people are innocent until proven guilty, and this is just my perspective from the things that I saw in this video. So if you like this type of content, please like and subscribe.